Hey besties, it's Princess aka Kristen Ashley and welcome back to the party. Okay you guys, before I even get into this video, I want to do a disclaimer. I'm so blue because I was doing my lip gloss and I freaking spilled lip gloss on my top, and I just, for the life of me, I don't feel like changing, so this is just where we're at, okay? And I also need you to like, comment, share, subscribe before the video even starts so you lock in with me and become bestie. And today, another day, another man having me messed up, y'all. So I'm not even sure how I'm gonna title this. I'm gonna try to make this really, really quick because I got stuff to do, hunty. I have to make sure my lips look good. Also, I'm a human. I have nipples, and you know, if you see them and get pointy, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I need everyone to be mature, have some decorum. Okay, y'all. So today, I'm gonna tell a story about this guy who, like, I don't know. It's like I feel like I was really in love with him, but maybe not. I don't know, because like when I look back, I'm like, maybe it was just like infatuation. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're gonna call him Overseas, and I'm gonna just, in order to get to this story time, I naturally have to go back in time. So I'm gonna just do like a quick summary. Like, I started hearing about him in college, right? Because I don't want to give too many details. Basically, I'm trying to see how I can word this. He was kind of lit in college, okay? We didn't go to the same college, but I had heard of him, and then we started following each other on social media, right? But I didn't end up meeting him in person till like probably like 3 years later, right? But when we met in person, you know, you meet somebody and y'all like friends off bat. It wasn't like that. I feel like we was instantly like on some liking each other stuff, but getting to know each other. So I feel like we've never been just strictly friends ever. So let's see. So we met, and then he went to go play his sport overseas. So ever since we met, we would FaceTime and talk every day for a couple hours. Like, that's how we really got to know each other. So then fast forward 6 months, he comes back home. He's on his off season, right? So when he's on his off season, that's when we really, really get to know each other, like face to face. We hang out like every day. We become like, I don't know. It was the feelings, the vibes, everything was right. And when I meet someone, I know immediately if I want to, I know immediately if I want to take them serious. And he was someone who I was like, yeah, this could work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see him being my man, and I'm being his woman, and we being together and all cute. You know what I'm saying? On those guys, like, I know within 10, 15 seconds if I'm gonna rock with you or if I'm not. And he was one of those people I was like, oh yeah, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, chef's kiss. So y'all, so when he moved home briefly, you know, between his break from playing overseas, that's when we got really close. We hanging out every day, you know, amazing. Like, the vibes were immaculate. I felt we really meshed well together. And I was very surprised. Like, I was very surprised that I liked him so much, because like physically he was my type to the T, but I just didn't think he was gonna be that dope in real life. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he is one of those people that I kind of felt like was gonna be like bougie and stuff. And don't get me wrong, he definitely is. But he was cool. He reminded me of me. So we hanging out heavy for like 2 months straight. And personally, me, around that 2-3 month mark, that's when I know, okay, so I like you, you like me. Let's make this official. Like, I'm one of those girlies, like, that ask me to be your girlfriend, like, but I definitely put it out there like, hey, this is what I want from you. This is what I see this going. And excuse me, like a guy, he was like, you know, I'm not ready for a relationship, blah, blah, blah. Because like 6 months earlier, no, I think like a year earlier, he was in a serious relationship and then they broke up or something like that. And he was saying he wasn't ready, and I'm like, cool. So basically, when you tell people what you own and they tell you what they own, you can't do anything but respect it. So I respected his honesty, and I'm like, bet. However, that doesn't mean you're about to still get my attention and time. Hello. That's like literally the most important thing in life. It's like time. And if we're not on the same path, there's no reason for us to keep doing the same thing. Like, we're hanging out all the time. Like, my feelings are only going to grow for you, right? So I was just like, okay, that's fine. Like, I respect it. But your girl went ghost, because I mean, I just feel like I'm doing myself a disadvantage, right? So it had been like 2-3 weeks and we not talking like that. I hadn't seen him, and then he called me. He was like, can you please come over, blah, please come over. And I was like, I really didn't want to because I just kind of felt like it was no point, but I was like, okay, I'll link with him like one more time, whatever. So then when we linked up, y'all, he asked me to be his girlfriend. But the type of person that I am is once I decide that like, okay, I'm off somebody, oh my gosh, I almost pulled out my hair. Once I decide that I'm off somebody, like, I'm off them. And I just feel like, especially with me, I just feel like I'm such a dope person that it's just like, if you miss your beat, you miss your beat, baby. And I'm not coming back 9 times out of 10. Okay, 7 times out of 10. Because I really like you, I might spin the block. But with him, I just kind of felt like, you just asking me now because like, you miss my presence and everything. And I just feel like I want somebody who just wants me off rip, not someone who experienced what it's like to not have me and then you miss me and it's like, yeah, I need to actually be my girl because like that's the only way that I'm gonna be around her. And I feel like it's kind of corny. Like, I want people to know and bet on me the first time, not after I didn't, you know, been good off you for a couple weeks and now you want to be my man. So now you want to be my man. It's like, you should have been on that. Like, you should have been on that. But anyway, so by that time I was good. I was like, you know what, like, I was just kind of turned off, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should know, like, our connection was so fire. Like, you should have said, you should have asked me your girlfriend a minute ago. So I'm kind of trying to think, how did me and overseas even like start to hang out? But I feel like we've never been consistent again. Yeah, like I felt like we would talk here and there. But most of the time he'd be pissing me off, so he'd be blocked on pretty much everything. But I never blocked him on Snapchat. Like, that was my only way of communication with him. That's how you know when I really care about somebody, is when like I'll block them on everything, but I'll leave one app that they are not blocked on, so in case they need to contact me or something, they can. Oh my gosh, y'all, I was so extra. So Snapchat was our place where no matter what, I wasn't gonna block him. I was gonna unfriend him, we were gonna be friends, but he could always send that friend request. And that's what he would do. He would always send me the friend request every, I don't know, I would say like maybe once a year or something. And I would add him back, and then he would say something, and we would talk for a little bit, and then he'd piss me off, and then unadd again, and then the cycle repeats itself. I think the last time I saw him was like May 2023 or like June. Yeah, so it's around that time. Yeah. And me, like, it's not that deep. We can hang out sometimes, like, cause I still rock with him, and you know, he's still one of my favorite people or whatever. So we hung out, you know, I think he took me out to eat. I actually took him like to this little bar, we got food, you know, nothing major. Like, that's what we do. We go get food, and it's funny cause he always be having to link with his family and stuff, and it's like, bro, people bring anybody around their family. Like, for the ladies out here, I don't know who needs to hear this, but he would bring around his brothers, his best friends, his mama and them, his granddaddy and them. I don't know, I just feel like that don't even mean anything. Because he always say, I brought you around my dad, that means something. But it's just like, bro, he probably bring everybody around his family, so whatever. But last time I saw him was 2023, and he was like, you know, I don't know what men be on. But I was like, yeah, no, we're just strictly friends. Like, we're just strictly friends. Because he always trying to, like, holler at me when he see me. But I feel like it's just, like, out of nature. Like, I feel like it's just, like, how men are. They just got to shoot. Like, shooters gonna shoot. And it's gonna get blocked every time. But anyway. Now we're gonna fast forward to the freaking story time because he had me so messed up, y'all. So it's literally December of 2023. And we don't even talk that much at all, but he hasn't been blocked. Like, he's not blocked on anything, and we actually like friends on like Twitter and Instagram. I'm allowing him to view my stories. Like, you know, I'm trying to be cool. Like, I'm trying to act like more of an adult, because I kind of feel like he one of those people that I do care about. So I don't mind him being loosely in my life, if that makes sense, instead of like blocking him and then unblocking him and then blocking him. I feel like that's not healthy. So I was trying to start a new healthy wave, okay? Not that I want to date him. Let's get it straight. Not that I want to date him, but I was cool with that, you know, being cool. You know, I don't know. Whatever. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So in December, we FaceTimed and like normal, like he flirted and stuff, whatever. And then I called him like maybe the next day because I had hung up on him. And then I called him the next day to like return the call, and he didn't answer. So then like I feel like the next day I texted him like, you fake, you didn't even answer. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, blah blah. And then he starts going in on me, y'all. He's saying like, you know, you're never gonna change, you're never gonna love me, you're never gonna treat me right, you're never gonna do this, you're never gonna do that. And I was so dumbfounded, y'all, because like, where's all this coming from? I'm confused. Like, we're just on some cool stuff. So I don't know why he's like saying, you don't love me, you don't do this, you don't do that. I mean, I don't have to. What do you mean? I'm just your homie. I don't have to do anything. So yeah, and he starts, and I'm thinking in my head, like, what's he getting at? So I wish I had these screenshots, y'all, but naturally me, I deleted it because I don't even see dumb negativity in my life. But I was just asking him questions like, why? Like, what's bringing all this up? Like, why are you acting weird? Like, if you don't care, like, what's the big deal? Like, you said you don't care if I care, so why do you care that I don't care? Like, yeah, y'all, I'm so confused. And then he's like, and then he gets to the point. And then he gets to the point, y'all. He gonna tell me some, y'all listen to what he said. He was like, and I was like, why do you care that I don't care? He was like, I don't care. And he was like, I don't love you, and I'm dating someone, and I want to take them serious, and it's not fair that I keep talking to you. Baby, that's all you needed to say. We could have literally skipped all of this back and forth, and you could have started from there, and the way I wouldn't talk to you. All I did, y'all, is like the message and then block, 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 block. Y'all, I don't know. I just felt like that just like really blew me, because it's like, babes, like this really would hurt my feelings. This had been years ago. And that's another thing. And maybe that's why I handled it so like cool too, because I didn't care anymore. Like, I just knew like, this not my husband. I'm not on type of time with him. We just on some cool stuff. So I felt really offended. I did, because I don't know. I just don't like when people do that. Like, you trying to let me down. The whole time I'm not even down, baby. I'm up. Stop playing with me. So anyway, I like the message. Block, 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 block. And I think I'm gonna insert a video, because I had sent my friend a video because it blew me. I look crazy as hell in it. It's like December 5th or December 6th, 2023. And I'm just like, girl, he got me messed up. And I was just basically saying, when all that stuff go left with him and this shorty that he's sitting 10 toes down on, and I was just saying, like, I really hope it works out, because when it goes left, he better not ever hit me up again, because we ain't never been on that type of time. Like, one thing we've always had is like a mutual love for each other. And like, no matter what, like, I don't know, like, we just had a mutual love for each other. So I can't, and he's also real big on like, if I ever loved you, like, I'll love you forever. Like, if I say I don't love you, that means it was never real. So I was like, damn, never, he lied to me all these years. Like, he never really loved me. Like, that was the part that was blowing me. I was like, damn, he never really loved me. Like, that's the part that be getting me. Like, you just a liar. Like, you lied all these years for what? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I was thinking in my head, I could have been out your hair, but the whole time he was in my hair. Because most time he be hitting me up or trying to reach me or adding me back on social media and stuff. So I feel like that's so corny. Anyway, literally that was December 6th or 5th. And then this man, like, so now I start getting unknown calls like 2 weeks later, but I'm thinking it's like other dudes or whatever, right? So then we gonna fast forward another 2 weeks, and then I get some unknown calls. I don't answer unknown calls because I know it's somebody on my block list, and that's just toxic, and I don't need those problems. But then I start getting, and I don't answer numbers that I don't know either. Like, so if it's like an unsaved number, I'm not answering, because like, everybody want to talk to a number saved type stuff. So like, so then I start getting missed phone calls from this number, but it was the state that he moved to. I forgot he moved to that state. So I'm not even thinking about it, but I'm like, okay, I'm getting missed calls. But then they left a voicemail. Let me get my phone. I'm gonna play y'all the voicemail. So, but when people leave me voicemails, I do listen to the voicemails because I'm just like curious, like, I don't know. So let me play you the voicemail.
Oh, my mama, you bugging me, you're crazy.
I'm gonna probably distort the sound so I can get sued. Cause one thing about me, I'm not gonna do nothing on YouTube that's gonna incriminate myself. But anyway, so he said that, and I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Cause when I first heard his voice, well, I thought it was somebody else. I was like, ah. But to be fair, the dude that I thought it was, I never blocked, so I was really confused. But you know, I'll call back because I was trying to see something. And then when I was like, when the person like, hello, I was like, who is this? And they was like, who is this? I'm like, okay, they playing. So I hung up. Then they called me again, I declined. Then they called me again, I give the phone to my best friend, and she like, hello? And he's like, who is this? This is not, insert a nickname that only he calls me. So then I knew it was his fat head self, y'all. So then I took the phone, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I started going in on him because naturally you had me messed up. So I feel like it's disrespectful of you to contact me after you said that you don't want to talk to me no more or whatever. And now you're disrespecting shorty, and I don't like that. I'm a girl's girl. You're not about to disrespect your girl try to call me. No. So I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I started going on to him, yelling. And that's how you know I was pissed off, because I was yelling. But it was more so I was yelling because you disturbing my peace now. Like, at this point, I'm good on you. Like, well, I've been good on you for like 2 years. But now it's just like you try to play me. And I just feel so offended that like he would just try to curve me when I wasn't even on that with him. You know, like, it's just like, ooh. Has that ever happened to y'all? Like, leave that in the comments. Has everyone tried to politely let you down and you wasn't even on that? What? Like, make it make sense. But y'all, so I'm going in on him and I'm like, nah, stand 10 toes down on what you was saying, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was like, that's crazy. I kept saying, that's crazy. That went left real quick. And that's what I keep saying. He was, I don't know what you're talking about. What the hell is that? Oh, that's my camera. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, nothing went left. And I'm not gonna lie, pause. Okay, so when we was going back and forth through text, before he had said, like, I have someone else, to me, it was given like he wanted me to fight for him. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, the first instinct I got was like, oh, this dude, he want me to fight for him. Like, that's what it was given. Like, he wanted me to be like, no, I love you so much overseas. We can make this work. Let's be together. Like, I feel like that's what he wanted from me, but I'll never do that. I will never bow down. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I could never miss a loss. So I just feel like if you the one, then God gonna let me know. I shouldn't have to do the most and chasing, and I'm just not gonna do that. Like, especially, why would I? Why would I? Kristen Ashley, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? So, that's what the feeling I got, but I'm not delusional. I'm working on not being delusional. So I just, you know, I leave it what people say is that. Whatever they say, I believe. So he said he had a girl, period. So then he was just like, you took it too literal. You took it too hard. Like, I don't know why you blocked me on everything. Like, what did he try to say? He tried to say that it was never another girl and he wanted to see how I was going to react. And pause. And it's weird because I had, like, told some of my homeboys too. And they was like, I'm not going to hold you, sis. Like, I feel like he just wanted you to, like say you loved him and stuff. And I'm like, why would you get that from that interaction? He was like, I know men are stupid. Like, and I was like, one thing about me, if you want me to be your shorty or you want me to take you serious, you better not ever mention another woman. Because once you mention another woman, I'm emotionally checked out. I'm out of there. Like, I don't feel the need to compete with other women. I don't feel the need to compete with anybody. Like, that's just goofy. Like, either you want me or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And even if, like, it's a situation where a dude is, like, he thinking between me and a girl, choose the other girl. Don't choose me then if you got to even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm never in competition with nobody except myself. So I just like that was wild. But, like, my cousin had said that shout out to meet me was like, oh, he gonna be back. Because, I was at my cousin's house when the situation happened. He's like, oh, he gonna come crawling back. They always do. And he wasn't wrong. But I didn't know it was only gonna be 2 weeks. Embarrassing. But, yeah, y'all, so he was just saying, like, you took it too literal. There's never another girl. I feel like that's cap. I just feel like that's all cap. I personally feel like he met somebody that he really liked. And that's, shout out to him. You know, that's lit. You know, me, I'm a lover. So I really be with all the love stuff. So I'm like, you know, if you in love, like, that's what's up. Like, I never want to block somebody from finding, like, their one, their soulmate. You know what I'm saying? So for him to be like, that wasn't true. I was just saying that. You must not know me. After all this time, you still don't know me. Because if I barely wanted you on a good day, why would you think involving another party is gonna make me jealous or make me want you more? That turns me off. That really does turn me off. Because, like, when I like a guy, he only has to have, like, he has to have eyes for me only. And if he doesn't, I don't want him. Like, it's really that simple. So he keeps telling me, like, it's not true, blah, 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 unblock me, please, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just going in because, like, I don't know, I just thought that was so goofy. Like, that stuff went left in 2 weeks, baby. Like, damn, you couldn't at least wait 5-6 months to act like y'all had a fighting chance. I don't care what all my homeboys say. Y'all, my freaking camera is acting so freaking irritating. It keeps overheating and some more stuff. So I'm gonna have to be really quick. I don't even know where I left off. I've literally filmed this twice and it keeps doing this. Okay, so I'm just have to think. But basically, I was just telling him how I felt. Like, you need to leave me alone. Like, if you love me, then you need to, like, leave me alone, blah, 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 blah. And then it was funny because I thought I blocked him on everything, but I guess I didn't. So I guess I just blocked him on Instagram and, like, Snapchat. And he was like, And then it was weird because he was like, I be watching everything that you do, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, he was like, I've been seeing everything that you do since you blocked me. I be watching you, blah, blah. And then he was like, yeah, y'all, he said something wild. He was like, yeah, I seen you in that car. And I just knew that it was over for us because it was like this nice car that I was in. He just knew. He just like, yeah, I figured it was over after I seen it. I'm like, yeah, But whole time, I'm trying to think, and then I was blue because we was on the phone, and he was like, you ain't blocked me on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yes, I did. Y'all, why? When we on the phone, I get a DM from him. He like, my boy. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. I was like, thank you for letting me know. So, blocked. But I ain't gonna lie though. That next day, I was still thinking about it. So like me, I'm kind of petty, and like if a dude is blocked, I'll like unblock him, say something mean, and then block him again. And I need to stop. I'm not doing that no more, but I did do that with him. The way some people will never ever talk to me again is crazy. That's what I told him. I was like, you'll never see me again. You'll never be in my presence. You'll never be able to touch me again. Like none of that. None of that. But yeah, y'all, I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed yourself, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe so we can become besties. Duh. Love you so much, and I'll see you next time.